Hey guys, Creative Bricks here, welcome back to a video, and today I will be building the last LEGO Movie 2 polybag out of my backlog so far, and that is the Mini Master Building Metalbeard polybags, and this is a great polybag, and let's open it up and see what's inside. And like I said before, I kind of don't feel that well, so I might sound a bit weird in this video, but right now I'm just going to open the polybag and check out all the pieces. So those are all the pieces in this polybag, and the colors of this polybag consist of gray, brown, and kind of gold pieces. And of course you can see Metalbeard's head right there, and of course the flame pieces, which are a great bonus. And right now, let's do time-lapse and build this thing. So here's the mini build all built up, and right there at the front they use Metalbeard's Metalbeard piece from the original LEGO Movie, and also some sets from the LEGO Movie 2, and they use that really cool pirate hat piece with the flame coming out of it, and I think that's exclusive to Metalbeard only. I'm not sure though, but on the side he uses some robotic arms right there with claw pieces on each side right there, and on one hand he has a telescope and on the other he has a pirate sword, and also on the back right there he uses like a crow's nest flag right there, and that can rotate 360 degrees. I'm not sure if this can actually go up and down or it's intentional, but I'm not sure, but that is a pretty cool feature if you want to play around with that. And this can rotate 360 degrees since it's on a ball joint right there. Then you just use this 1x2 plate right there that's attached right there, and there's 4 studs at the front, which I think it's just to hold this in place so that those tire pieces don't go up and down, but that is a really cool feature right there. And I forgot to mention that these arms can have some articulation so they can move up and down. And at the bottom they use these little claw legs, which kind of represent like an octopus, since that's kind of like sea life and Metalbeard's a pirate, so you cannot kind of understand what I'm talking about. But they use this rubber tire at the bottom so he can move easily, so you don't have to go like this. So she could just lift this up, and then he could just move very fast, which is really cool. And this design is really similar to the one in the Batman and Metalbeard set, so this is a really cool way to get a simpler version of this, but not that accurate. But I don't have that set, so this is a great way to get somewhat of a similar version to that. And I'll stop talking and let's build the second model, which is this. I have no idea what that is, but let's build it really fast. Here's the second build, and I think this is supposed to be Metalbeard's trike from like the $60 or $70 set that has Sweet Mayhem and also Benny, and I think that's what they're trying to go for this build. And those are all the extra pieces right there that it doesn't use. And the first thing that you see up here is that same flag, but they don't have the wheel pieces right here. And this also has some rotation. This can rotate about 90 degrees, not 360 anymore, because it's not crammed in like that. And also he has the same robotic arms with the sword and also the telescope on either side. And he also uses the spiderweb piece at the back with the gold piece right here. And the main thing about this is that there's 3 wheels on the bottom. There are 2 Technic ones. There is also that rubber tire right there that was in the previous model before. And he also has spikes on either side of this build, so one right there and also one right there. And he also uses the same exhaust piece right there So that was a quick look at the Metalbeard's trike build. And let's build the second model, which is this pirate ship. I'm assuming it is. So let's build it right now. Okay, so this is the pirate ship, and I think this is supposed to be Metalbeard's sea cow, but it's a bit smaller than I expected. Well, that's probably because those are all the extra pieces, which that is kind of a lot for this polybag, but this is a pretty cool little build because right there they still have that crow's nest flag up there, and that's attached by this ball joint. And this time it can actually rotate 360 degrees, and everything's falling apart. Okay, take two. So this thing can rotate 360 degrees and it fell off again. So this is not really stable because it keeps falling off, like this piece right here, the exhaust. But it's not really a deal as long as it doesn't fall off again. But right here they have Metalbeard's head attached to the bottom part of the boat right there. So that's Metalbeard's little boat right there, and they use a spider web piece at the bottom for a base and also to connect to the telescope right there, so you can move it to some positions, like move it up and down, and then Metalbeard can see where he's going like that. So that is a really cool little feature that they added in this. And they also have some spikes there to add more detailing. And this is a great little model of a ship. And it's supposed to be Metalbeard Sea Cow, but I forgot. But that was the Metalbeard 3-in-1 Polybag. Okay, so if we take a look at the packaging right here, those are all three models if you want to take a look at those. And sorry for the glare right there. And that is the main model, which is the battle riding Metalbeard right there. And this is ages 6 and up, sets 30528 mini master building Metalbeard. And this is 42 pieces. And on the back right here, of course, they have a Legoland Kids Go Free ticket. And if we look on the instructions right here, nothing much on this except the main build right there. And also the win ad, of course. And the last thing is the two alternate models right there. Okay, so that was the mini master building Metalbeard polybag, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And this is such a fantastic polybag. I kind of like it more than the mini master building Emmett, which was a good polybag, but not as good as this one. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And bye.